tornado touchdown just outside.
On March 5th, this historic tornado would form in western Iowa. The tornado moved northeast at around 50 miles per hour and was heading straight for the town of Winterset. As the tornado drew nearer, it became obvious this was an extremely powerful tornado.
This is unbelievable.
On one hand, this was an incredible tornado to witness, but on the other hand, this thing was an evil beast.
Oh my god, this thing is tossing debris.
At this point, the tornado had passed my location. However, the town of Winterset was still in the path, and the tornado was showing no sign of weakening.
At 4:39 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Winterset, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now.
My next chase with big tornado potential would happen on March 21st. I'd be chasing with my buddy Pie. The entire goal for the day was to help him get his drone inside of a tornado. So far, everything was going to plan. Storms were initiating right where we thought they would, and once storms were fully mature, we pounced. At this point, there were 3 distinct supercells. Any of these could have produced a tornado, so which one should we have chased? I'll give you a second. Storm 1 produced the Round Rock EF2. Storm 2 also produced a couple nice tornadoes, but we decided to go with Storm 3. And to be honest, this thing looked like a piece of crap. But we kept chasing it, and we kept chasing it hard, but this thing continued to look like a piece of crap. We were 2 desperate dudes in a Prius, and let me tell you, that's not a situation you want to be in. So we called the chase. The next morning, we would come across some serious tornado damage.
Look at that. Wow.
This tornado was actually spawned from the same storm we were chasing, just after we had called it for the night. On April 12th, I would once again find myself in Iowa, the greatest state to chase in. Right out the gate, this storm was looking a lot better than what I was seeing in Texas.
Look at the motion.
I stayed with the storm as it matured into a full-blown supercell. Eventually, I noticed RFD wrapping around the base of the storm. Usually, this immediately precedes tornado genesis, and that's exactly what happened.
We gotta get good views of this. Oh my god.
Soon after it began, this tornado was a masterpiece.
Beautiful. Look at this thing. Wow.
If you look on the left, you can see what's called the rear inflow jet. This is also commonly referred to as the ghost train. I would continue to chase this tornado. Unfortunately, it would never get back to its initial glorious phase. A couple weeks later, on April 29th, there would be an even more iconic tornado, the Andover tornado. Storm chaser Matt Phelps would catch the tornado as it crossed Interstate 35. Come on, just look at this thing. Unfortunately, I had positioned myself too far north and played storms that just didn't produce a tornado. This was what I saw. Pretty, but no tornado. This cyclic supercell in Texas ended up being a prolific tornado producer. The first tornado I witnessed was this nice stovepipe. Number 2 of the day was this little guy. Isn't a little tornado so cute?
Barely see there's a tornado already.
Now, the third tornado. This was the tornado of the day, for pretty obvious reasons.
Oh my god.
Right at this moment, the tornado was centered on a windmill, something I've never seen before. In this moment right here is the closest I've ever been to a tornado.
It's right next to me. Alright, we're good, we're safe.
The fourth and final tornado I witnessed was this ghostly tornado right after sunset. This day in Texas was the show of the year, and of course, 2 weeks later, Texas would outdo itself with an even bigger and dustier tornado. Marcus Diaz would snap this photo, which, in my opinion, is the tornado photo of the year, and is honestly one of the greatest tornado shots ever. Normally well-structured storms don't produce tornadoes. That wasn't the case on this storm in Kansas, where a little needle tornado would manifest under this unbelievable supercell.
There it is! Oh, that lasted like 5 seconds.
2022 had some amazing tornadoes, but as far as overall tornado count, it was statistically average. And then there was July, August, September, and October where tornadoes seemed to disappear. But on November 4th, Mother Nature woke up with a moderate risk over eastern Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. There was a total of 31 confirmed tornadoes, including this incredibly photogenic tornado near Sulphur Springs, Texas. This wasn't the most powerful tornado of the day, but it certainly was the most photogenic. This footage was captured by Max Olson, the Steph Curry of the storm chasing world. This dude does not miss. At this point in the year, it was closer to winter than it was traditional tornado season. I really didn't think I was going to see another tornado by the end of the year, but on December 12th, a 5% chance of tornadoes had me driving out to western Kansas. But there was one catch. These storms would be at night.
Actually, nighttime tornadoes are more dangerous because obviously you can't see them, just to let you know.
As I approached the storm from the north, it was spitting out lightning at an extremely high frequency. And that was good, because if I was going to see a tornado, the only way I would see that would be from the flash of lightning. I would commit to this isolated supercell. It was showing signs of rotation on radar, but visibility was 0. Then, south of the town of Beaver, Oklahoma, a large lowering appeared. I went ahead and separated all the frames with lightning so you can actually see what was there. In my opinion, when you combine this image with the clear rotation on radar, this was a tornado. And it was a pretty cool one too. A nighttime wedge in December? That's crazy. In retrospect, the overall theme of 2022 was quality over quantity. I only saw a handful of tornadoes, but the ones that I did see were legendary.